Hey guys, I just want to show you how to use the new software on the mobile device. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use it on Android, Samsung, but it's pretty much the same on the iPhone as well. It's just like very slightly difference on the interface, but other than that, it's the same. So when you go on your uh, phone, you have to just click on the Razer Sync icon. That's the name of the application, and I already logged in. It's gonna ask you like for the username and the password. As soon you will do that once, I don't think so it's gonna ask you every other time. Maybe it's a once a week or whatever. So when you go there, you can see there's gonna be a scheduled jobs for today. Also, you can actually go and look for the jobs for all week, whatever. Just kind of skip with this error back and forth. Also, you can see a schedule for a month. uh, Everywhere you see like that little like circles, that's mean that something been scheduled or something has been done on that day, whatever. So you can click on them and figure out to come back to uh, the view for today. You can just click on today and the day. So on the Android, you have to click that little menu on the left side, and it's gonna pop up all the available options. On iPhone, there's gonna show right away. You don't have to even click on that. So customers, that's gonna be all your customers that you have been serviced in the past. So you can click on them and see all the information. Also, we have a schedule. We already see the schedule. There is a map. Um, then basically it's gonna show you, where you're located and how far are you from the job. And then there is more options. You can like set some things out. There's a password. How often you want to synchronize with the office, let's say every 5 minutes, and all other stuff. You can go over that uh, on your own. I would just recommend to click every time when you don't have a job, or if you upload some pictures. Let's say you complete the job and you want to upload some pictures and synchronize with the office. I would just go to that and just click the force synchronization. Let's say if like me and Nadia call you and say like, did you get the job? You say you don't. You can click on that force synchronization, and it's supposed to show everything in here, and it's going to be synchronized with our office. Anyway, when you click on the job, it's easy to kind of go over. You can see the name, address, the time when it has been scheduled, the summary, as a zip code was going to include. It's going to be easy for us to kind of schedule the job for you, but you have to pay attention on that washer is leaking. And then the description is going to be on the bottom right here, showing like exactly if we will have a model number, we will include. If not, then that's what you will see, all kind of coupons and stuff like that. But then you can click right here on the bottom when it says incomplete. Then that's where you actually is going to work with. After you actually assess the issue and pretty much you know know like if it's a regular customer, right? And you want to invoice him, you already kind of like tell him like how much it's gonna cost, and he agree, and you already perform the job. So you just go here. First of all, if it's a landlord or management and they required picture, you can just go here and click add attachment, and it's gonna show you like three options: signature of the customer, camera, or a photo library. So let's say you just were taking some picture during the work, you know so you can go to photo library and pick one of those pictures. If you actually want to take picture right now as we go, click camera, and then it's gonna allow you to take pictures, as we speak. I'm actually, can't really show you, but for example, that's a sticker right there, so I can just take a picture of that. When I take a picture of that, uh, we have to click OK, and then, it's gonna show you right there. You see it says camera and even time and stuff like that. After that, I would recommend, if you don't need any picture but you still wanna make sure that the customer sign the invoice. For example, in our case, if you will write the hard copy, of the invoice, you don't have to worry that much about that, because everything will be on a hard copy. But if you don't want to write a hard copy and just invoice the customer through that app, you have to collect the signature, because otherwise, if you will have any complaints, you're not gonna defend yourself, because he didn't sign anything. Like, you don't know, like, if you agree on the repair or not. So he has to sign. So you click on that add signature, you sign, right? And then after that, you click on you click attach, and then it's gonna ask who actually signed his name. For example, uh, I don't know. Let's say his name is Joe Ryan, for example. First name, last name. You can just include uh, on the first name. It doesn't matter. Joe. Yeah, that's just. I will just write Ryan then, the last name, for example. Then you click done, and there we go. Then you can see that there is a two attachment. One is from the camera, it's a picture, and another one is actually signature. So after that, you click back, and then depending like what you actually want to do. Let's say if you want to invoice him from that mobile app, you have to add the service item. You click on the service item. Here is going to be pre-loaded some kind of like repair that we actually done in the past. Let's say you've been working on the washer, right? So you can just find the washer repair, right? We will try to add as many items as we can, right? In this case, it's a washer repair, and you can, let's say, write in the description, for example, Amana model, for example, um, it's probably synchronized right now the signature that you actually just added with our office. So we already know that the customer signed the ticket. So it's pretty work pretty good. The thing is, why it's synchronized while we're working, because we actually set up in the settings that you want to synchronize the phone every 5 minutes, but you can do like every 30 minutes or whatever. It doesn't matter for us, as long as we will receive that invoice and receive in an hour or so. So model number, you just added some model number. After that, you can add, like, let's say, serial if you want it. Whatever, some numbers. And you can just type in like some brief description. Let's say replaced, for example, drain pump, right? And done. You can also edit amount. Let's say if you charge him like $300. Done. Save. Now you see washer repair, and it says Amana, model number, serial, replace drain pump. On your description, it was saying that we can come back. He allowed for the coupon $25. So you can even do that in here. So you can just go here and add service item, and let's say it should be somewhere here, the discount. Let me see. It's actually right here on category discount $25. Save. Now, like, you can see that you charge him $300, but since he had a coupon, you apply that coupon. After that, you're pretty much done. You got everything. You actually make him sign with attachment right here. There's a signature. So, and now, like, you're done, you can only update the status. That's very important. Before you can invoice him, you have to update the status. Since you complete, you have to write the complete like that. completed. Status is changed, and now you can invoice the person. Click invoice. It's gonna synchronize with the office right away, and then it says it's sending invoice. There we go. Since you actually bill him, you have to make a payment. So you have to tell like how you actually collect. Let's say you collect with a cash check. The credit card right here, it's actually their own credit card processing when it says credit card. So I would just recommend to use the credit card other, because we don't use their merchant service, we use our Bank of America merchant service. It says without processing, yes, because we actually charge the credit card on our mobile app. And amount that they pay, yes. And then after you actually tell us like what type of payment, it's gonna appear right here. The invoice has been paid, and now you can email that invoice. You click email, and now like it's actually sending that invoice to the customer. And I'm gonna show you how that's it. You're done. And now I'm gonna show you how that's gonna look when the customer receives that invoice. It's actually came out pretty quick. Um, Probably usually take like a minute or so, not more than that. When we actually click invoice first time, it says it's actually sent invoice right away to the customer. That's the way how that's gonna look. Invoice, our logo, all the info that you actually already did. And when you scroll down, it's gonna show even the picture if you need it. If not, it's gonna show the signature, and it's gonna be showing our disclosure. Basically customer agree that we actually left appliance in a working condition. In this case, if they will comes up to us and saying, well, it didn't work whatever when he left, he cannot really say that because we got the disclosure and plus his signature. So that's the way how that invoice looked without actually even collecting the payment. Usually, when you send invoice, you send invoice and then you collect the payment. That's what the purpose of the invoice. And then when you actually click that payment on that on the mobile that I was showing, then it's gonna send right here beside the send paid. And that's about it. It's even like showing right here payment method, credit card, 2725. So, and that's about it. I hope it was easy enough.